birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gemini. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my cutie patootie, my twins. How you doing? Looking all this so yummy. Okay, so Gemini, here is the thing. Yes, this is your no contact reading for the end of June. I'm going to get into that. I just came back from Los Angeles. I just been driving. So I'm saying I went to Disneyland. It was great. It was amazing. And I'm just well rested. So my energy is like very relaxed. On top of that, I also have been doing meditation and breath work. So this is the custom Mickey Mouse ears that I made in the park. So Arman's 100K and my cutie patooties. So I'll talk about that later in another video. But John, let's get into your reading and see what's going on. First things first, happiest birthday, Gemini. I hope that everything worked out well for you. I kind of don't want this Gemini season to end, honestly. There has been a lot of clarity, coming in for me during Gemini season. You are a great communicator, and I really appreciate you for that. We're moving into Cancer season, which is going to be all about whatever we have learned, whatever we have spoken about. Now it's time to really take care of ourselves, so I'm saying, and also take care of this deck. Take care of that vitamin D and that vitamin P and C. Okay, so I'm in your head, I'm on your mind. You know, I'm a Gemini. I put the gem in Gemini. I woke up feeling extra great. Which face should I put today? So past, present, and future. I'm going to see what is the energy between you and your person, Gemini, as well as close up with an advice and some relationship message. So let's get into your reading. Okay, Gemini. So the energy between you and this person is the Eight of Swords. We're going to have to talk about these. And at the bottom of the deck, there is the Eight of Pentacles. 888. So Gemini, a lot of confusion. You know, you want to come out of this place of feeling kind of self-inflicted, and so is your person. Just as much, Gemini, as you are thinking about your person, I'm getting this reflection, right? She's looking into the mirror, and it's like, you and this person are mirroring each other energetically, specifically speaking. There's a lot of things that are coming into the surface. I feel like for many of you, first of all, Geminis, you've been hitting it really hard. Like, I've had a lot of success stories, people, Gemini, sharing that their person reached out to them. Nonetheless, there is a lot of receipts, and your story can be the next when you detach and focus on yourself. Now, dear Gemini, the energy between you and your person is wanting to set yourself free from this situation. Energetic freedom. In order, first you got to forgive yourself and forgive this person, and vice versa on an energetic level, in order for both of you to come together, because everything happens on an energetic level first. I'll clarify this shortly. Gemini, in the recent past, there is the Star, the Judgment, and the Ace of Pentacles. A very strong connection between you and another person, a brand new beginning here. I think that you are somebody that you definitely didn't rush into getting into a relationship with this person. You took your time, you started to look at the situation from multiple angles. This person might have been a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, could have been an Aquarius. I'm getting here also Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisceana. Basically all the signs. Okay, a brand new beginning here, and we're gonna find out to see what happened when somebody here had a major realization. In the present moment, Gemini, there is the 10 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 9 of Wands. So in the present moment, I strongly feel like here that you're in this place of like, you know what, I feel like that this person hasn't made any move, and I'm feeling quite stressed out about this situation. Like, what is this that's going to happen? Like, how is the situation going to resolve itself? By the way, this is your reading for the end of June. Now, in the present moment, I also feel like that for some of you, you are kind of like over this situation, and you're at the point of like moving into a new direction, moving on from this person, but that's when things start happening. And I'll clarify this shortly. In the near future, there is the King of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and the Two of Wands. So in the near future, whoever this person is that they walked away from you, right? With the Eight of Cups, this could be you that walked away from this person. I'm getting someone here putting into the effort of like wanting to come and see you. Like there could be travel, there could be a long distance situation between you and this person, Capricorn towards Virgo. So someone here is wanting to like put it into the effort. Maybe they're spending money, maybe they're using resources to visit you. Okay, a visitation. Let's clarify. Gemjan, let's clarify and see what's going on. This is a no contact situation, so it's not going to resonate with every single person. Now, the Eight of Swords here, dear Gemini, in the present moment between you and this person, is the energy is clarified by the Ten of Wands, the King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisceana, Temperance, Sagittarius. You know what I'm seeing here is that the truth needs to be spoken. Like something here needs to be revealed. The Hermit here is shedding light into the darkness. And I feel like that this is kind of becoming emotionally heavy for you. Not to talk to this person, not to know the clarity. You're somebody that you're also going through a lot of healing. There's a lot of healing that's taking place within you, dear Gemini. I'm getting this energy of you releasing something from the past. Maybe you have been doing a lot. Now you are taking a break. You know, it's the middle of the year and you're doing a lot of contemplation, a lot of thinking from this person. I strongly feel like here that the person that's on your mind, this is somebody that seems to be emotionally, like they fulfilled you emotionally. This person did a lot of things for you. On an emotional level, there is a lot of like satisfaction that you have had with this person, okay? Very nurturing energy. Let's see what happened in the past. In the recent past, the star is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Sun. Leo energy, Six of Cups. Hot and cold situation. I'm getting this energy of this person, you know, Six of Cups in reverse, going in and out of your life a lot of times. And maybe I'm getting here, possibly Gemini. There was a situation when you thought that things were over between you and this person with the World card here. And for some of you, there possibly could have been a third-party situation involved between you and this person. And this is a situation, dear Gemini, where you and this person, you know, had a lot in common, but also there were a few specific things that kind of like didn't really make it work all the way through. Okay, I'm getting here. You were focused on your financial situation. You were focused on your growth, on yourself. And all of a sudden you might have met this person. They brought a lot of happiness into your life. You could have met this person through work, through friendships, through different connections. There could have been possibly another person involved with this individual. You know, that's just what I'm strongly getting here with the Three of Cups here. Now, the judgment in the recent past is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody here had to make a decision whether they were going to move in with you or whether they were going to work things out with you. Gemini, this has to do a lot with also vision. You might have had a different vision for your life. This person had a different vision for their life. Maybe you were thinking this is how you wanted to live your life, where you wanted to buy a house, where you wanted to move. And maybe that was a kind of a deal breaker between you and this person, that things didn't work out. And also there might have been communication about money, something about money, a situation which involved a financial situation. Let's talk about the Ace of Pentacles here in the recent past, Gemini. Ace of Pentacles in the recent past is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Seven of Wands. And then Two of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. A lot of chances, okay? Multiple chances that you have given to this person. Maybe you also financially, for some of you, this is not going to resonate with every single person. But I feel like Gemini, you might have helped this person a lot, like financially, physically, you know what I'm saying? Like fulfilling their fantasies and their desires multiple times during the day or an hour, I don't know. But I feel like that, you know, it's like you didn't feel it was being reciprocated. This person maybe was not at a place in their life where they could actually reciprocate that with you equally, Gemini. Now, let's clarify the Ten of Swords in the present moment. Something here in the present moment is stressing out someone. And I feel like this could be your person. It's clarified by the Strength card. Okay, could be dealing with a Leo. The Death card, Scorpio, Page of Wands. Okay, so whatever has ended between you and this person, the no contact situation, the entire silence and everything, right? Someone here is going to be taking actions within their power to actually bring things back to life. It's been stressing them out a lot, okay? Someone here is very much stressed out the way that things have unfolded or are unfolding between you and them. And you know, the Death card here talks about like a metamorphosis and a rebirth. And the Strength card here, the Strength card here is indicating to do whatever it takes to do with whatever power they have. Okay, maybe you're dealing with somebody that has a lot of power, that has a lot of that has some sort of a status, or they're very hot. They're very maybe not as hot as you, but they're hot. So I'm saying the Knight of Pentacles here is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ten of Swords. This is a cycle that's gonna need to have a brand new, that's gonna need to come to an end in order for you to have a new beginning. Some sort of resentment, remorseful feeling, blame, shame, guilt gotta come to an end. Something here is blocking, okay? And I don't know, Gemini, if this is you or your person feeling almost like giving up, not wanting to continue into this connection. This could be you in the present moment because you're feeling that things have been standing still, right? The Knight of Pentacles. It's just been stagnant energy. And little do you know, Gemini, that with the Wheel of Fortune energy here, you're going to see a lot of major shifts and changes happening and coming into fruition. I am strongly getting here that you and this person are going to come to a point where you're going to realize that you both have this soulmate connection, okay, and want to put the past behind you. Wheel of Fortune is a very positive energy, and the good news here is that whatever pain you're going through, Gemini, it is going to come to an end, okay? Agony, painful situation. And y'all know there is a lot of testimonials on my community post, so you're more than welcome to check that out. So the Knight of Wands here is clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Somebody here is making a decision. This is the marriage card. This is the proposal card, okay? Someone here is making a decision, going back and forth of wanting to actually communicate with you and to come towards you and offer you some sort of a commitment. The person that you are dealing with, maybe they have a family, maybe they're married to somebody else, and there is a going back and forth constantly decision, going back and forth energy, Two of Pentacles. And the waves at the background also, Gemini, indicate that this person is experiencing some sort of an emotional roller coaster that they're going through. Now, the question here is their potential actions with the Six of Cups is whenever this appears, this is an indicator of somebody actually aiming to come back. They're aiming to come back into your life. They're aiming to make a plan. The King of Pentacles here in the near future is clarified by the Ten of Cups, the Judgment, and the Chariot. The decision here that's going to be made is going to lead to family. I'm going to show this and clarify. Six of Wands, minor arcana for Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Six of Wands is talking about that you're going to be acknowledged, you're going to be recognized and heard, okay? And whoever this person is, they have they either have money or they're going to have more money coming into their way. I do strongly feel like here, Gemini, that the Judgment, the Chariot, the Ten of Cups, someone here is finally going to realize that they need to make a decision and finalize it to break the no contact. The Chariot here in the near future is talking about movement. You're going to start noticing movement happening between you and your person, moving forward and wanting, what was this? I don't know what was this, but movement. So I'm saying you and this person are going to be able to leave the past behind you and basically get together. Now, money is somewhat very much involved into this situation between you and this person. I don't know what it is exactly. Maybe selling a house, buying a house, or moving in, or who brings what and how much to the table. Let's talk about the Eight of Cups here in the near future. The Eight of Cups here is clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so, and then the World card. Whatever you thought that was over or was going to get over, Gemini, there is the World card here, right? Whatever you thought that was over, or somebody here abandoned you, or there was even a loss, some sort of a loss here, someone here is coming towards you to actually tell you the truth. Why they acted the way that they acted, or why they disappeared. The ghosting card here, one of my ghosting cards, Five of Pentacles. Somebody here disappeared. Somebody here was not being honest with you. Maybe this person was also scared that they were not financially on the same level as you, and they're wanting to do everything within their power, okay? King of Pentacles here, to actually make more money, to actually become more stable. This is maybe you walked away from this person because this person was not really at the point in their life where they could bring stability to you. Let's clarify the Two of Wands, Gemini. What an interesting reading. Potential actions from this person is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Queen of Swords and the Tower. So there is going to be a conversation about the Tower moment that happened. And this is a very, very specific moment, Gemini, that has happened between you and another person. The Hermit, Virgo energy. shedding light, onto this hidden situation. Maybe there is something that you feel like that's hidden from you. Gemini, you're a very intuitive sign. You can see through things. You're a very analytical sign. You're a great communicator. And I feel like that Gemini moving forward, what you can anticipate is someone here is going to make the effort to actually come forward and to meet you halfway, and to meet you actually to talk to you. There could be a long distance situation between you and this person. Could be cultural differences between you and them. You could be dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisceana, as I said earlier, Libra, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Now, communication, Queen of Swords, this is you, Gemini. This is your energy. You can see the Queen of Swords has her hand above the clouds. Whenever she speaks, it becomes clear. You have nothing to hold back. Like you are very clear what you want. I feel like it's just that one or two things that might have been a little bit hidden from you that you really, really want clarity about. And then there is the Six of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. This is talking about victorious entrance. Also that this is a relationship that's not going to be just based on financial situation. Who has what? There is more to this than that. But I feel like that's one of the things that maybe you have challenged this person, right, for them to be stable. There is the Lovers, there is the Moon. There was a lot of anxiety surrounding you and this person. A lot of questions that you had tried to make clear. You get answers from doubts and fears. There was maybe another person involved into the situation that scared you, or that brought a lot of concerns. Let's see, what is the advice? What is the advice and outcome for Gemini and their person? What is the advice and outcome for Gemini and their person? Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, communication, because the Page of Swords here is about communication, and this communication here has to do a lot with somebody coming out of a confusion. I want you to take a look at the cards, okay? Page of Swords is about communication, as I said earlier, and then there is a letter at the bottom with the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisceana energy. Someone here is going to come out of this confusion and this situation where they couldn't see the clear picture. Maybe this person has a lot going on in their life. Maybe there is a lot of situations that they're going through and trying to overcome. This is about gaining clarity and wanting to tell you. And this is like almost like a light bulb moment. You know what I mean? Like a light bulb moment that this person is having, and they're wanting to communicate. And this is somebody that is gonna like drop everything that they are doing because they have this urge and this pressure to come toward you and to talk to you about this. About something that was hidden, okay, to clear the air. That's what I'm strongly getting here. Now, Gemini, the outcome for both of you is basically no contact situation being broken through a text message and a visitation, and possibly a very romantic dinner. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what I'm strongly getting in here. So, Gemini, let's see what is the relationship advice for you from the Wisdom of the Oracle. So you have number 33, chaos and conflict, okay? One of my favorite cards, actually. Chaos and conflict, number 33. Let's see what is the short relationship message here for you, Gemini. Okay, so this is the one that actually, this got raped during Aquarius's reading. So, yeah, stubbornness is keeping you in... I was in Aquarius's reading and it got ripped out. I guess I'm too strong. Okay, so stubbornness is keeping you in a state of opposition. The incessant needs to be right will only serve to prolong the conflict that deep down you want to be resolved. This is an opportune moment to learn about your values, your sense of self, what's really important to you. Some things are non-negotiable. If that's true, it's not necessary to fight. Can you find a way through the stormy emotions to higher ground? Soon the air will clear. What did I say? The air will clear. And you will be in a much better place than before. For the storm will have passed, blazing a path for new growth in its wake. Things can become electric and enlightened, always better than before, if you use this time constructively. A lot of clarity, communication. That's what the text messages are about. That's what we have the iPhone 16 Pro and the phones, right? Or even if it's an Android. It doesn't matter if the text message is green or blue, as long as it comes through. as long as it comes through. Jem John, I was very relaxed. I'm doing great. Like I'm promising you, I'm telling you, I'm doing amazing. Meditation, breath work, sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm always here to serve and to slay, Gemini. Have an amazing day and birthday. I love you so much. I'll see you in the next one.